In my experience in Escape from Tarkov, the single best budget weapon to use at low levels, and even sometimes later, is the SKS. Now, the base level SKS can be bought from Loyalty Level 1 proper for about 22,000 rubles, and the OP SKS can be bought from Loyalty Level 1 Jaeger for about 33k. Both of these SKSs are also cheap to insure, and rarely get picked up by other players, so there's a little bonus value there as well. And at low levels, they shoot some of the best ammo you can get your hands on. 7.62 by 39 PS outclasses almost everything else available to you from level 1 traders. And then if you're lucky while you're in raid, you can find some BP or MAI AP and have some of the best ammo in the game shooting out of that SKS. SKSs are both able to be magazine fed and top loaded. Now the base levels have a 10 round internal magazine that you can't swap out while you're in raid. But for about $90 from Peacekeeper, you can buy a 20 round external mag. And if you have 2 of these, you can swap mags just like you can most other weapons. But even if you only go in with 1, you can still top load. Now all of this that I've mentioned is the same for the SKS or the OP SKS. What makes the extra money that it costs to get the OP SKS worthwhile is the fact that you can mount optics to it. Now on the side of the OP SKS, you'll see the one you buy from Jaeger, you have this little dovetail sight on here. That right there is exactly what allows you to attach, just different kinds of various sights and stuff that'll go right on there. Now, if you get an SKS from a scav, sometimes they won't have the side mount there. It'll look just like this. But you can buy this OP SKS dovetail mount from Jaeger, Loyalty Level 1, just like you can the gun itself. So if you get one from raid, it's not a big worry that you can't attach directly. You just got to go buy this relatively cheap part and you're good to go. But with that on there, you can attach all of these different sights to the SKS. It's just whether you want a close range red dot or even the PSO scope that allows you to engage at distance, which when you're low level increases the survivability when you're fighting scavs or players. Now, as a side bonus as well of getting Jaeger unlocked, which I always recommend you do, you can get this Cobra sight from Jaeger Loyalty Level 1 as well, which will allow you to put all sorts of different optics that you might find that use rails to attach. But more importantly, it allows you to put a flashlight on the side of it. So now you can have a flashlight and a laser, so you're doing night raids, you can use your SKS. Now, real quickly, I do want to bring up a few attachments that aren't available at low-level traders, but you're going to find them everywhere in raid, so they're important to keep an eye out for because they can really increase how powerful this weapon is. These attachments are suppressors. Now, straight up, you can just find the Hexagon SKS sound suppressor, and this goes just straight onto the SKS. No special parts, nothing fancy required. It just goes right on there. But you can also find these threaded mounts that go for the SKS as well. Those go on, and interestingly enough, it's not just suppressors. You can put different muzzle brakes. I'll filter search here, or link search, sorry. You can get all these different muzzle brakes that you can put on there that'll reduce recoil and stuff like that. But the most important thing is it allows you to attach this DTK 4M suppressor. It's a Zenit suppressor that you will find these in raid as well. And then you can put that on there, and now you have a suppressed long-range weapon that shoots really good ammo. Now, this threaded adapter can be eventually bought off Jaeger, but it's Loyalty Level 2, so that's a little ways down. And the suppressors aren't available until Skier Loyalty Level 3. So that's quite a ways down your progression. So you're going to be dependent on finding these out of raid or eventually buying them off the flea market. But that's it, short and sweet. One of the most powerful budget weapons you can get your hands on at low levels, useful, and it's just that simple. So give it a whirl. Let me know if you love it or hate it down in the comments below. But otherwise, I wish you the best of luck in your raids, and we'll see you in Tarkov.